Hi guys, welcome back to my channel ArtsyPutsy with me Putsy, and for today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different for me because this is going to be a get ready with me kind of video, and I don't think I have a makeup tutorial that was just me sitting and talking. I always do like a voiceover makeup tutorial, which is why this is going to be a little bit different for me. There's a few items that I've tried before, so it's not going to be a full face of first impressions, but most of these are kind of new, so I'm so sorry if it's not going to be a full face of first impressions. And for today's look, I'm thinking of doing something a little bit more festive and glamorous for these holiday seasons. But if you are interested to see the look I came up with, with all of these new products, just keep on watching. So first of all, I'm just going to apply some lip balm to my lips. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy in Cocoa Butter. I like this stuff, really moisturizing. It helps if you always use a liquid lipsticks like me. Very drying matte one. This is good stuff, to apply at night or, before you put on makeup like this. And this smells like chocolate. It smells like cocoa. It's cocoa butter. I think I'm going to do my eye makeup first because I'm going to try out this Cat sparkling powder. I have two right here in sparkling powder. What? It's not sparkling powder. That's not the shade. That's what it is. Let's try that again. I have two of the Cat Rockin' the Night sparkling powder. The silver one is called Lion Silver and the purpley one is Iris Indigo, but I think I'm going to use mainly the silver one because I want to create something silvery, red, bold and greeny, like green, I don't know. I'm going to prime my eyelid with this Wet n Wild Photofocus eyeshadow primer. I never tried this, but I've heard good things about this, and so many people like this, especially if you have kind of like an oily lids, and it's really affordable. It doesn't really have any color to it, which is, it's not gonna mask your lid if you have a very veiny eyelids. You can use like a concealer for that, but this makes my eyes a little bit sticky. Not sticky, but yeah, I think eyeshadow will stick onto that really nicely. I don't know if you can see, but it has kind of like a beigey kind of color to it, but I can still see a lot of my veins, and I don't really have a veiny eyelids. It kind of already sets down, and I'm just going to set my eyelid with this. I always use this. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. Like you saw. I don't think I'm going to apply too many eyeshadow for my lid because I really want to focus the look on the glitter. I'm going to use this as kind of like an eyeliner, basically, glittery eyeliner. But I'm just going to apply some to my crease just to give my crease a little bit of depth. I'm going to apply with the bronzer I'm going to use for today's look. This is the Catrice Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder in medium skin. By the way, I forgot to mention this early on the intro of this video that I think most of the stuff I use for today's video is Drugstore, which is amazing. And yeah, apply some to my crease just to deepen up the crease a little bit more. So it's going to be kind of look, I don't know, like a matchy with my face. By the way, this brush is from Beige Cosmetic. This is the V5 crease brush, I think. This is from their vegan line, and I really like Beige Cosmetics brushes, at least the one I've tried, which is only two. But the one I've tried is actually has really nice quality. It's very soft. They work perfectly fine for me. They blend out product, especially powders, really nicely, and they are very affordable. They always have like 50% or 60% off site-wide, which is crazy, and you can get all of their stuff even way more affordable than they already are. Yeah, you can really tell, but can't really tell that there's something on my lid, but it gives my lid a little bit more dimension. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to zoom you in. I'm so sorry. So I was thinking of creating a very bold winged eyeliner, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. So I never worked with glitter before, so I don't know if this is going to work out, but I'll try. I mean, you'll never know until you try them. So yeah, I'm just going to apply some eyeliner, a very bold thick winged eyeliner, and I'm going to top it off with the glitter. That's what my initial thoughts, but who knows. I don't know why I use this brush. I forgot. I'm actually going to use this. I mean, you don't have to fill everything in because we're going to apply glitter on top of this. But I think if you fill the eyeliner, it will give like a very nice base for the glitter. I don't know. I think the glitter will look better on top of the like eyeliner instead of like a bare lid. I'm also going to drag this a little bit into the lower lashes, just to the outer part of the lashes, like so. And I made a mistake. Right. I mean, you just never know with eyeliners. Even when you actually can do a perfect eyeliner, sometimes it turns out perfectly and sometimes they just don't want to cooperate. I think eyeliner and eyebrow is always going to be like that. So this is the eyeliner looks like. I know it looks kind of crazy. Maybe it will turn out crazy, but I'm just going to apply the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. So I don't know if you can tell, but my right eye and my left eye is a little looks very different. So I'm just going to clean that up with some concealer. I'm going to use a pot concealer. This is the Catrice Camouflage concealer. This is a very thick concealer and I don't really like to put this to my under eye. I think this will be good to spot conceal or to use like for a cut crease look. I try my best to fix this, but let's just pretend they look identical for now. I'm just going to use the same eyeliner to tightline. I forgot to put on my soft line, So now we move on to the most fun part for the look, which is the glitter. And to make the glitter stick into the eyeliner to the lid, I'm going to use this glitter primer from CD Color. This is called CD Color Sparkle and Shine Glitter Primer. I never tried this, but it comes in a tube. It has like a nice applicator. When I see this, I know I can make more like a precise look. No precise application with the glitter. So I'm just going to apply the glue right on top of the entire liner. So the glitter itself comes in a tube like this. It can be very messy. To use this brush I use for the eyeliner and down this brush to the glitter. I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but so when you first apply the glue, it's very wet. It almost looks like when you apply lash glue. It's very wet. It's not like a creamy texture. You have to wait for about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so until you kind of dry down a little bit. And when it's half dry, I'm going to apply the glitter. So this is what the eyes currently looks like. So as you can see, because we put on a black eyeliner before the glitter, it just kind of makes the glitter more popped. creates a nice base for the glitter to stick onto. So if there's any empty spaces between the glitter, it's not gonna look very noticeable because you have a base underneath. So before I apply the glitter to the other eye, I'm just going to finish up the look, the liner, and I'm going to create like a frame so everything will look a lot nicer. This is what it looks like. I know this looks very crazy, but whatever. Please note, be careful when you apply glitter, especially if it's so close to your eye. When it comes to the inner part of the eye, I kind of close my eyes a little bit just so that the glitter won't go inside your eye. And please make sure that the glitter you use for, your eyes is safe for eyes, is cosmetic grade. Just make sure that it's not a glitter for craft, it's actually a glitter for makeup purposes, and it's safe to use really close to your eyes, because if you use a craft glitter for your eyes, it can really be dangerous for your eyes. So make sure it's safe. But I'm just going to clean up my face. So yeah, I'm done with the glittery stuff. It's all over the place, it's all over my face. Now I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup before I finish up the eyes. So for primer, this is something that I never tried before, just like the glitter, and this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. I know I never tried this before, and it's supposed to fill in your pores, and it's poreless, smooth skin, lightweight and breathable. It's supposed to make your skin looks like a baby skin, which is kind of like a miracle if that's really happened. But some people said this is like a dupe for the Benefit Professional. I don't know if that's true, but this also a silicone based primer just like the Benefit Professional that actually feels nice on the skin. It makes my face feel smoother. It kind of fill in my pores a tiny bit, but not much, because I have very large pores and I have a very large acne scars, so I don't think it can mask all of those. But yeah, I like the way it feels, but it's not very slippery either. And for foundation, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I just did a review on this, so basically it's like my third or fourth time using this foundation. If you want to see the full review on this foundation, I'm going to link that video down below and up here. It has a nice coverage. It's like a medium coverage on me, like a high medium coverage. And I'm going to blend that foundation in with this sculpting brush from Real Technique. I usually love to apply my foundation with a beauty blender, but for some reason this foundation in particular, I found that it works better with the brush, and then I like to blend some more with the beauty blender. As you can see, you can still see the redness on my cheek. I don't know why I did that. And for concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I never tried this as well. I know, I'm very late in the game. A lot of people raves about this, and it's very hard to. Oh wow, it has a nice applicator. How many times should I click this? Like, the product still hasn't come out.
2 hours later. 1 eternity later.
Oh, that still not.
Eventually.
Whoa. For some reason it kinda burns my under eye a little bit, but it doesn't feel like that on the rest of my face. Maybe it's this, or maybe it's just this in combination with foundation, I don't know. Well, I really like the coverage of the concealer. It's a little bit easy to blend. Maybe this concealer just doesn't work well with the foundation because in some parts I notice it kinda take away the foundation a little bit, especially here. But I love the finish and the way it makes my under eye. I think it's very brightening. My under eye looks like bright and healthy. And to set the under eye area, I'm going to apply some RCMA No Color powder. And for the rest of my face, like always, I use this powder again and to dust off some of the excess powder. I'm going to apply the bronzer I used before. Just dust this all over my face. I'm going to use this brush, the brush that we use to set eye primer, to kind of contour the nose a little bit. Not really contour, but give the nose a little bit of dimension, just to bring back some color. And for blush, I have this Milani powder blush, the one that has this rose pattern in it, and this smells horrible, honestly. Just don't smell this. I mean, I can still smell the horrible scent from this far away. Like, I can still smell them. And I use the shade Romantic Rose, by the way. It's like one of the most popular shade from this line, this powder blush. I'm going to apply this blush with the blush brush from Real Technique. By the way, I don't know if you know, I had a panic attack before, so I know what panic attack feels like. Last week, I think, there was an earthquake here and it's nighttime, and I was so shocked because I was working on editing a video and I was sitting on the floor and I feel like, whoa, it's moving. Maybe it's just me being too tired because it's very late at night, but turns out it's actually an earthquake. And I was terrified and I sent a message to my mom, "Mom, please wake up, there's an earthquake, what happened, what should I do?" I mean, she's downstairs, but I literally was terrified and shaking and I cannot move. I cannot even go outside of my room, go outside and kind of save myself, because I think you're supposed to go outside, right, if you have an earthquake. But I literally just stuck in my place and cannot do anything, and I was shaking. I really close to having a panic attack. My breath is like already, and I feel dizzy and my whole body feels kind of cold and freezing and shivering, and I don't know, it's just terrible. But I'm glad my mom actually ran out to my room and kind of saved me, and yeah, it didn't get worse. But the earthquake is quite big, but thank God everyone's safe. I don't know, it's a scary experience. Have you experienced like earthquake or something like that? I can imagine if you experience earthquake and you're in like 20th floor, if you experience any kind of storm or I don't know, tsunami or something like that. I can't even begin to imagine how terrified that is. I don't know, the earth is kind of acting strange lately. Have you noticed that there's a lot of terrible natural disasters everywhere, and it's scary time. I'm going to put on highlight. I'm not going to contour much. I don't know, I don't want to contour today, and I'm going to highlight my face using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is fairly new to me and I really like the color. It looks like champagne, but it has a very strong pink undertone to it. The formula itself is really nice. I think everyone loves this. It's not chunky, it's not glittery, but you can really build them up to look like very metallic and, you know, blinding. I think this is like a very finely milled product. It's very soft. It's gonna melt into the skin, makes your skin looks like wet, because sometimes highlighter can look like a stripe, like just sits on top of your skin, not really blend into your skin, and it kind of melts into the skin. And as you can see, I have a lot of textures, but it doesn't really emphasize all of that, which is great. And now we're going to finish up the eyes, and I think I'm going to, I know it's like silver, but I'm going to apply this this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Don't mind this packaging, it looks very dirty, but I'm pretty sure you all have seen this palette by now. The crease shade, which is like very dark black and green, it has a lot of glitter in it. And I'm going to apply this to the outer part of my lower lash line, you know, to kind of connect the black eyeliner to the middle part of my eyes with this e.l.f. $1 brush. I'm going to dip this into this green and apply this to my whole entire lower lash line. And for the inner corner, I'm going to apply this liquid metal eyeshadow in Satina Van der Woodsen. It's from Catrice. This looks like a gold silvery kind of shade, but I'm going to wet this brush first. And I'm also going to apply this liquid metal eyeshadow in Look Me in the Eyes. It's like a very icy silvery shade. I'm going to apply this right on top of the Satina Van der Woodsen, just so that it has a little bit more silvery effect, because it doesn't really look like it belongs together. I'm going to use this shade right here as my brow bone highlight. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'm going to be back. But I'm going to use the Milani Stay Put brow color in dark brown for my eyebrow, and I'm going to be back. So it's time to apply some mascara. I know at this point you probably already have seen this mascara, but this is what it looks like. The one looks like this. It has like a curve to it. I think this will give a nice curl to your lashes. Now I know why people love this mascara so much, because it really makes my lashes curled. I love the way that the bristles, the brush looks. It kind of like a spiky, and it really separates my lashes and makes my lashes looks like flurry. And I love the fact that it's really big, a little bit big on this part. It gets smaller at the end here, and it really makes it easy to apply the mascara into the inner part of my lashes. It really makes my eyes looks voluminous, and that's what I like from a mascara. I love more like a volumizing mascara than a lengthening one. This is give me some volume, especially at the second coat. It also quite lengthening. It is very easy to use, and yeah, I love this so much. So because I'm trying out this mascara, I'm not going to apply some falsies, but honestly this looks call for falsies, because yeah, this is the lipsticks, the matte lipsticks from Colourpop. This is in Frenchy. By the way, if you want to see a lip swatch for the Colourpop lipstick that I own, I'm going to link that up here. To finish up the look, I'm going to use this. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is the first setting spray I own, and I have to say I really like this. Really like this. The nozzle is amazing. It sprays nicely onto the face. It doesn't like squirts water into your face, which is why I love this, and it makes my makeup last a lot longer, which is nice. And it also smells amazing. So this is the final look. I know it's like really bold, but I think it's very festive, and you can also wear this to like a party or a New Year's Eve party. So that's it for today's video. I really do hope you enjoy this video and like this, and if you do, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, leave a comment for me, something like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Ooh. The powder.